going on, you guys? Okay, so I am stoked to do this video because, well, in recent weeks I've been kind of, but now with this video, I'm turning it all around, or at least I'm trying to. What I'm gonna do for this video is, there's a lot of hated movies out there that in actuality are very, very good. Especially in my opinion, because I like a lot of movies that people hate. Let's get right into it. Let's all be honest here. Y'all expected Will Smith to fail as the genie merely because it's not Robin Williams as the genie. Well, I hate to break it to you, but he was a very good genie. In fact, he didn't try to imitate Robin Williams like Dan Castellaneta did. Will Smith brought his own brand of humor to the role, and he nailed the role. And it's not just him. There's extra characters. I mean, like, Jasmine's not the only female lead. It's meant to be released for this generation because the ending you'll love, especially if you're a feminist like me. If you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. And in all honesty, in this one, Jasmine's not just a pretty face. I mean, let's be honest. The actress playing her is so beautiful. But at the same time, she's a lot like Pocahontas. She's independent, she's strong. Yeah, I really liked Spider-Man 3, mainly because in Spider-Man 1 and 2, Peter got shit on all the time. He was picked on for being a nerd, he was picked on for not having any friends besides Harry, and all that. And sure, Mary Jane gets shit on quite a bit, but that's just karma. She especially gives Peter crap. And Peter finally gets a break, and plus, Venom is awesome, although he's only technically Venom at the very, very tail end of the movie, but still, I overall loved the movie, and I will continue to love the movie until the end of time. Alright, with these movies, I just bundled them up together because I can't put one of them above another, and it's just easier that way. Because of Jar Jar Binks, he's the comic relief. Although he is a hated character, still, he's funny, and I just love the way he talks. And plus, with the prequels, there's a lot more action, whereas in the originals, the lightsaber battles are just like, Whereas in the prequels, there's a lot more than just that. There's more action. There's a guy with a double-sided lightsaber taking on 2 Jedi at the same time. What more do you want? Right, a lot of you are surprised that there's even a second Lion King movie at all. And where the first one is based on Shakespeare's Hamlet, this one's based on Romeo and Juliet. And they changed a few things about the overall story so it's kid-friendly, but still, it's enjoyable. The songs aren't memorable like in the first one, but you remember the characters. If y'all aren't gonna say it, I will. Dan Castellaneta as the genie is the ultimate WTF moment. I mean, granted, he did do a decent job. Didn't do a great job, but a decent job. But still, that shouldn't matter because the story overall is a great movie. I mean, Iago is redeemed, Jafar meets his true end, and I've always hated Jafar. I'm just gonna say it. And plus, you really see Jasmine and Aladdin's relationship, evolve from just being like, oh, he's a street rat, she's a princess, blah 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 blah. You really see it develop in this one. I know I'm not the only one that likes this guy. I love Adam Sandler. And Grown Ups 1, that was a good movie. Kevin James, funny. Rob Schneider, funny. This entire movie, funny, funny, funny. And sure, it's kid-friendly and all that, and he does a lot of, kid-friendly movies and with, like, toilet humor and all that, but in this movie, it actually works. Because it's a great movie. So a lot of people hate The Last Jedi because of what they did to Luke. But here's the thing. Sure, it was building up to like, oh, Luke is the last hope for taking on the First Order. We need him. But overall, it's Rey's story. Not Luke's story. Luke's time as, the big cheese is over. He's done his part. He did what he had to do at the end. Even though it did cost him his life, he found peace in the end. And with the action and suspense, it really, builds anticipation for the next Star Wars movie. Sure, Robin Williams turns out, at first he's, sick in the mud, doesn't let his kids play because he's all like, he's a businessman and all that. But in the end, he lets his inner child out and he has fun, and it's overall a funny movie. It's heartwarming, and honestly, one of Robin's best movies. Michael Jordan sucked as an actor. But here's the thing. He's an athlete. Not an actor, an athlete. But overall, Space Jam was funny. It was exciting. It had Bugs Bunny. What more do you want? Overall, it's just a great movie. How can you not like Space Jam? A lot of people hate this movie, but Treasure Planet is an awesome movie. It has pirate action, it has, lovable characters, it's heartwarming, it's funny, it's got a lot of adventure, and overall it's a great movie, and it shouldn't get as much hate as it does, because it's just, not only is it a great movie, it's sacred to me because I loved it as a kid, and I'll always love it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I sure did. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, stay awesome, everyone.